8 more ways your company isn't straight with you. Maybe you probably noticed that corporate life doesn't quite match the polished LinkedIn posts and company values plastered on every website. There's what companies say, and then there's what they actually do. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on 8 more things corporate America really doesn't want you to know. Let's get into it. 1. We're a family. What do companies consider great about being a family? You expect family members to help you out without asking for money. Businesses really like that part. But most families don't lay off 20% of their members when quarterly earnings dip. Families don't make you reapply for your own job during a restructure. Real families support each other unconditionally. Companies will drop you the second it makes financial sense. You're not family, you're an employee. And that's fine. Just don't let them weaponize family language to exploit your ability to be loyal. 2. Voluntary. Resignations. Sometimes aren't. Some people leave a company voluntarily in the same way that a pirate ordering you to walk the plank calls it your initiative, since it was you that took the last step off into the water. Sometimes companies will make your life so miserable to encourage you to quit on your own. It's called constructive dismissal, and it's a deliberate strategy. They'll move you to a worse role, cut your responsibilities, exclude you from meetings, give you impossible tasks, or just make the environment so toxic that you leave. Why? Because if you quit, they don't have to pay unemployment or severance. It's cheaper and cleaner for them. They're hoping you'll quit so they don't have to fire you. And for senior or executive levels, an executive stating they want to spend more time with the family is a way to get pushed out while downplaying concern or indication of a management problem to other employees and the public. 3. What are your salary expectations? Is about paying you fairly. When they say, "What are your salary expectations?" they're not asking because they don't know what the job pays. They're trying to see if you'll lowball yourself. This is why salary transparency laws are such a big deal. Companies have fought against them or engaged them with malicious compliance. That's because when you know their pay range up front, you have more power to negotiate fairly. Don't be afraid to ask for the high end of the range, because they've likely already budgeted for it. They're just hoping you won't ask. 4. Working hard at the company is the best way to increase your salary. Know what a timing belt is? Your car's timing belt works hard and is critical to your car working. But most of us don't think about it until it breaks, and the mechanic tells you you need a new one. In the same way, at a lot of companies, hard work effort and salary are often not correlated. In many cases, face time, networking, likability, even attractiveness can be more correlated to income. Yes, numerous studies show a positive correlation between physical attractiveness and higher income, known as the beauty premium, where attractive individuals often earn more, get hired more often, and hold better positions. In many cases, in order to matter, the value you provide has to be recognized as critical to the company, not just because you put a lot of effort into it. If losing you will kill the IT department and lose the company millions, and they clearly know it, they'll likely consider that as part of your compensation. But for most of us, the best way to get a significant raise is usually to leave your company. Even with hard work, internal promotions typically come with 3 to 5% raises, maybe 10% if you're lucky. But if you leave and get hired elsewhere for the same role, you can often negotiate 20 to 30% more. 5. The company award portal is probably robbing you. At some companies, when you do a great job and get recognized for something you did, they often give you some version of company points that you can spend on a company store site for gifts. If you ever looked at their store prices versus the prices outside the company store, you often see that many of the items are overpriced, like the Price is Right TV show level overpriced. If not deception, it's inflation reducing the value of your company points, likely designed to spend your company bucks faster and cheaper. 6. Your company match or stock options is meant to reward you. It's meant to tie you down. Most company matches are vested over time, meaning you are not allowed to claim some or all of it until a later date. Usually years. It's golden handcuffs to tie you down, so you'll stay around to claim that money. In many cases, if may be reported to you as part of your total compensation package, even though you may not get it when you leave. But if your cost of living increase is low and you're not getting a raise, it might be more advantageous to get more money that might equal that match with the right strategic move to another company. And some companies may compensate you for missed vested money if you move. 7. Your manager probably can't tell you the real reason for decisions. Ever had your manager give you a vague non answer about why something happened? Why the reorg is happening? Why promotions went the way they did? Most of the time, they actually do know the real reason, but they're not allowed to tell you. They're given talking points from leadership, corporate communications, or legal. They've been explicitly told what they can and cannot say to you. So, when they seem like they're dodging your questions, they often are because they've been instructed to. Your direct manager is usually just as frustrated with the lack of transparency as you are, but they're stuck in the middle. 8. We expect 2 weeks, but they are allowed to fire you without notice and expect you out of the office for good in minutes. And if you don't give notice, they may blacklist you, trash your reputation, and call you unprofessional. The double standard is wild. They can end the relationship instantly when it suits them, but you're supposed to be courteous and give them time to replace you. Now, I'm not saying burn bridges unnecessarily, but understand that this loyalty is one directional. They don't owe you, and you don't owe them anything beyond what's in your contract. So, there you have it. 8 more uncomfortable truths about corporate life that nobody puts in the employee handbook, written by a human and read by AI. If this helped you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content about surviving work and career.